Welcome back to My Haunted Dolls here on YouTube. Tonight I'm going to be doing a special session with the Voodoo Momma. There she is, the Voodoo Momma. Ooh, this light is just a little bit too bright, so I'm going to turn it back off so you can see her face. I'm not sure if you can tell, but one distinct characteristic is she has no eyes. In fact, I'm going to try to turn the light back on this close, see if you can see. Nope, too bright, too much glare. There you go. Voodoo Momma. And I did ask her permission before filming. Voodoo Momma is a little doll from Haiti, a little wooden voodoo doll. These were a lot of times used to be placed on the graves of those recently deceased. In fact, they were treated as protection dolls, not evil or conjuring dolls, anything like that. No, these were for protection, that kind of voodoo. This doll was purchased, now also it's a very old doll. She was made in the 1940s. She was purchased from Haiti by a very wealthy man here in central Alabama. That man has since passed away. He had several dolls in his collection, which I have inherited. But this one intrigues me the most. It is the only one that I've really sensed a presence with. Now, not all voodoo is evil. In fact, some of it has a bit of Catholicism mixed in there. And this one is not an evil doll. She can look scary. So she's definitely in the looks department. She's one of the more terrifying dolls in my collection. But as a spirit, she is not. I'm not sure about the eyes missing. I think they were made that way, actually. And I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe because they didn't want anything evil to use it as a vessel. You know how that old saying, the eyes are the windows of the soul. I think they may have taken that to heart with these dolls and decided not to put eyes in there. And that way they can be more of a protection. I'm just guessing, just an educated guess. I'm probably totally wrong. Someone who knows more about voodoo and these types of dolls can probably correct me. Feel free to say in the comments, because I don't mean to misinform anybody. It's just not my field of expertise. So I brought out some devices, but back to the story of the owner. The owner was a wealthy man. He passed away almost 10 years ago, or maybe not that long ago, maybe 7 years. His body was found outside of his $1 million home, and it was at first believed to be a suicide until they started investigating further. The gun, which he was supposed to have shot himself with, was too far away from his body. The bullet, the entry portion of the bullet, there was no way he could have shot himself that way unless he could stretch his arms. He can't put the gun around behind his head. Most people shoot themselves from the front. So whoever tried to stage the scene did not do a very good job. I don't want to give any more detail than that. I don't want to tick anybody off out there because the investigation was still open last I heard. So I don't want to give any more details, and I don't want to say, although they have some suspects that might have wanted to do away with him. And so that's why they're investigating further. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't know anything. I know nothing. So But Voodoo Mama, some might say she attracted something evil to the home, but I don't believe that. Again, she was supposed to be a protective type of doll. Unfortunately, that protection didn't work for this poor rich man. But I'm going to turn these devices on and see if Voodoo Mama wants to play with them. And that is the name the doll was given before I ever took ownership of her, so if that concerns anybody, I'm not the one who named her, and I don't want to rename her. Sometimes spirits aren't happy if you rename them unless they let you know beforehand. Alright, so we got the ball. In fact, I'm going to bring this closer to you. You know what? I'm going to put it in your lap. So if you'd like to light it up, feel free to do so. And we have this K2 device that if you come near it or touch it, it'll light it up. I also, and I'm going to turn my light on so you can see it, I'm going to do a little extra tonight. I have put a REM pod, the REM pod skull, back here with the rest of the dolls. And I want to see if it goes off. So we'll check on that a little later. And now back to Voodoo Mama. Ma'am, if you're here, can you please touch one of these devices and let me know you're here? I would love to know that you're here if you could touch one. Is there anybody with this doll? Are you knowledgeable in the voodoo? If so, please light up one of these devices, or both if you like to. And I've left the TV on, so you can take energy from that if you need to. So nothing is going on. I'm going to try the spirit box. And now we have the ghost tube on. I'm not sure why the footage looks much brighter on this one than regular camera, but it's nice. Voodoo Mama, is that your real name?
Is written.
Is written? Is that what you said?
Biggs.
Is there a spirit with this doll that I'm pointing at here? What is the name of the spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not a name. What is the name? What is your name if you're here? Eve? Eve? Are you a man or a woman? No offense, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, again. You're not very helpful tonight, are you? Does that mean you don't want to talk?
science.
Were you of the voodoo practice? Did you practice voodoo? Was this your doll? The air conditioner keeps going on and off in the background. No activity from the K2 or spirit ball yet. Okay, that was kind of loud. I didn't understand you. Could you please repeat that a little bit? Oh, just a little bit softer? Well, not that soft. Just where I can understand you, please. Can you please touch one of these devices here and make it light up? There's a motor going by outside. Here, let me try holding it up too. Hi there, is that you? Are you the spirit with the voodoo doll? Did I just see that light up? If that was you, can you please light that? Oh, thank you. Can you light it all the way up? Please. Can you please light it all the way up to the other end there? All those lights? Spirit box has gone quiet. Please, I'd love for you to light this device up again if you can. Okay, why is there the sound of a phone ringing? Were you a telephone operator? Just put that at your feet there. Did this doll used to be on a grave?
Count on all.
Count on all? What does that mean, count on all? Count on all what? Did I just see something over here? I have to go back and watch and see. Was that you over there in the doorway? Voodoo. Oh, sorry. Did you want to say something? Okay, there was just a noise over here and Maddie perked up. It's like a tapping noise.
God says.
God says what? Somebody over here want to talk?
John Rick.
Oh, activity right over here. Look like some orbs. Oh, there's one. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. That is amazing. Who are you? Which spirit are you? It's okay. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. I don't know. I think that... Well, it went into the floor. I don't know if that was a spirit or not. That was weird. Man, I hope this footage saves tonight. I remember when I did Ghost Tube with Ann and Alice before over there. They didn't like me doing that. So, I know Maddie heard it.
Anything?
Oh, there's a little girl. Anything what?
We have a moment.
Alright, I'm going to definitely come over there and talk to you all in a minute, but I don't want to steal away Madame Voodoo's time. Oh, you can see her pretty good now. See where the eyes are missing? Wow. Dark orb? Is that what you said? Is that what was floating around over there? Maybe it left because I was coming. Because if anything dark comes around, they or it knows I'm gonna bless it out of here. I'm gonna pray it out. Was that you speaking, Madame Voodoo? Is your name Eve? Alright, I'm going to try a different device here for you all. I'm not going to do a countdown or anything yet. I'm going to only say goodbye for a moment. I'm going to switch to a new device to introduce on our episode tonight. Alright, I've switched devices and moved the K2 meter because the smartphone, I'm going to use that now. And if I kept the K2 here, it's just going to go crazy because of the smartphone, the signal. So this is a new app from the same people who made the Necrophonic Spirit Box. This is called Necro Dice. And we're going to try it just to see what happens. It's supposed to give messages from the spirits. And we're going to see if that happens tonight. So Voodoo Mama, you can use this device too. Tap to roll. I got to ask a question first though. Was this doll ever on a grave? Sure. Oh boy. Was this doll used for protection? Man. Was it on the grave of a man? More. Was it on a grave of multiple, or, oh gosh, were there multiple men in that grave? Force. So is there, I'm assuming you're saying there's a force with this doll, is that correct? Ariana. Is that the name of the spirit with this doll? I thought it was... Oh, God, Maddie! Maddie! Talk about a jump scare. Now we got your butt on TV. Alright, cat, come on. Sorry, but we're trying to do a video. Okay. Is Ariana the name of the spirit with this doll? Nope. Who is Ariana? Door. Is this device a door? Seek. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit weird about this. I just got a pain in my arm, so I'm going to shut this down. So if there are any spirits that don't belong here, I'm asking you to go back to where you belong, and all other spirits, back away. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to count down from 5 to give you time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, I'm not asking you to do that. Oh boy. There we go. Wow. Okay, we are back over here where I saw that orb earlier. And I've got the ghost tube back on. Who was the one who made the orb? Was that one of you? Minutes. Oh, there's another one. Who over here would like to speak? Say your name for me if you'd like to speak. We just have a few minutes, so you need to come forward. Men and girls. It's funny how it spoke as soon as I turned this to her. I'm going to need to do a spirit box one-on-one session with you, with both of you girls sometime soon. And I think this one needs a new undershirt to go underneath the vest. Would you like to speak? Oh, here comes Maddie. If there are any spirits over here wanting to talk, can you please go to this skull and touch that metal antenna? I guess Maddie wants to show you where you can go. Maddie, let them touch it. Yeah, good girl for showing them how. If there are any spirits, please come forward. Whoa. That was a pretty awesome orb. Got some good activity tonight.
Of course.
Of course. Well, thank you. There goes Maddie again. She's coming over there to see you. I just wanted to say hello to you all. Now don't be afraid of this device here. It looks spooky, but it's not. If you go up and touch the metal rod or the top of his head, one of his eyes or both of them will light up. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. Saw some orbs coming up there. Now, I don't know if that's Maddie. I don't know if she might be stirring some dust up. I don't know, some hair. But that orb earlier came up from Annabelle and Chucky. Are they haunted?
Mixes.
Mixes. Uh-oh. There's a mix of spirits with them. Anybody willing to go up and touch the skull and make him light up? Maddie's over here bumping the bells on this doll. We'll give you a minute before I turn everything off. If y'all are wondering what that is, that's a little cat tunnel. And that's her scratching wood post back there. Oh, got some good orb activity here. This interview? Are you wanting to be interviewed? Well, that was loud. So nobody wants to touch this? I haven't heard it go off in the past 45 minutes I've had it on.
You should.
Whoa. Sound like they were going meow meow. Were you calling for Maddie? That was like multiple voices over here. Wow, y'all are talkative tonight. I appreciate that. Anybody behind me want to talk? Alright. I don't think they want to play with the K2 meter, so... Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight before we go too long. Well, there goes a motor outside. So if there are any spirits that don't belong, please be sure to go back to where you came from, and all other spirits, please back away.
Dimension.
Did you want to say something before I... Oh, the air just cut on. That was kind of loud. Is there anything you want to say before I turn this off? I saw something.
Is in.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and count down from 5, and then I'm going to close the door. And this is on everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, and thanks everyone for watching. Happy hauntings. Goodbye. Goodbye.